Hi beautiful people, welcome back to Learning, Growing and Becoming. My name is Nontuko, but you guys can call me Nontu, and I am very happy to be doing this live thing with you. This is my first video of 2023. I know I have been MIA, but I'm back guys, and I hope you're gonna have a wonderful time learning, growing and becoming together. So let's get into today's video. There have been a few changes in my life and I just want to update you guys on that. First of all, I just want to say that life has been fairly good, but I'm just gonna break down a few of the things that have taken place and what has made me feel most uncomfortable about being a young adult. A major change that took place in my life is that I got a job. I am practicing as a social worker at an NGO. First of all, the way I got to be employed and how soon it happened for me was just a shocker. So I went from being a graduate, preparing for my graduation, being at home, job hunting, to start being a full-grown adult with a payslip. And I must be honest, I wasn't ready. When I graduated, with everything going on in the country, you know, there's very high rates of unemployment, and you speak to other graduates who have spent over a year at home job hunting, how it's been frustrating for them, it's been depressing. It's, you know, you see people around you working at unpleasant work environments. I had that pressure. I was more worried, extremely worried about what would happen to me. I remember how my December was. It was very stressful because most of my friends are still studying, so they would be going back to school and I would just be the friend at home, not necessarily doing nothing, but I was super scared. I was scared, I was stressed, I was worried, sick. When you literally have nothing to wake up to, it's draining because it's a major transition. You had classes, you had tests, exams, assignments, you had group projects, you had a whole life there. You could go out, you could go see friends, and now you're back at home. Because back here at home we have a major issue with the electricity crisis. We shared more than anyone in the country, I believe, because our parents, apparently municipality owes a million or billions, possibly, I don't know. You guys know, when there's no electricity most of the time, the signal is bad, it's horrible. So now you're at home, signal is bad, there's no electricity, you have nothing to do. I don't know, I feel like it's an experience that you cannot fully describe unless you've been through it. And even if I were to like use all the descriptive words that are available to try and create an image or create a picture for you, you still wouldn't be able to fully comprehend or understand unless you go through it. I was job hunting until on a certain day I got two people sending me a post that needed social workers. I applied. I fortunately got an interview and I wasn't called back. I got an interview, I wasn't called back, and it hurt because I went into that interview fully prepared. It was a good interview on my part, and I was hopeful that they'd call back, so they had given us a time frame of when they'd be calling us back, and I waited. I called them to ask if they had found someone. They said they hadn't, and then they called me, I think 2 weeks later, and I got the job. I later found out that they had hired someone, and then for some reasons they had to let her go, so I took up her place. I accepted the contract today, and the following day I had to start. So it just happened so fast, and now it's a whole new world with co-workers, a whole lot of responsibility because it's not even an intern position. And oh guys, oh, getting used to working in a team, to working in a different organization, it was frustrating. I went through a very hard time getting used to it. And I remember listening to a podcast. It had Ukukulethu Nyatumba. They were saying, do not waste your weight. Hey. And it stuck. That was my lesson from the whole thing. When nothing was happening for me, when I didn't know what was going to be happening for me in the future, what I'd be doing the next few months, I could have taken the time to rest, but instead I was worrying. I was trying to do a lot of things at once to at least feel busy, so that I don't feel the anxiety or the pressure of being at home. When you just like too busy doing nothing. When the opportunity for employment came for me and I took it up, it just became so overwhelming, because I realized that I just went through 4 years of school, extreme pressure. You guys know how uni is. And the first 3 months I took planning for my grad and my graduation party, and then I just had 1 month which I used worrying, stressing. I wish I could have relaxed. When they say be still and know that God is God, take the time to rest, take the time to bathe and bask in the whole idea of being a graduate, being a young person, back at home, opportunity again to be back at home and fully spend time with my mother, because life happens and things happen. But do not waste the wait. When things seem like they're not happening for you, when things seem like, don't try to find the good in it. Try to find what God is trying to teach you in that moment and bask in it, and just be in that moment, so that when the next thing comes, you can be fully present in it. I will do a separate video about transitioning into the work environment. So that happened, and then I went to a specialist. I won't mention for what right now. I'll do a separate video on it. And I got a diagnosis that I wasn't happy about. And my world crashed. It went down. I went down, and it was such a horrible period. I spent my days feeling anxious, crying, not feeling well, but I eventually got, I'm not going to say it was a point of acceptance, because I still need to follow up on it and make sure that it's what that other specialist told me it was. And don't worry, it's nothing extreme or life-threatening, but it is life-altering, if I should put it like that. But I'm working on it. Jesus and I are working on it. And then overall well-being, I am used to now being home. I've started complaining less about being at home. Hopefully this year I'll be able to find my own place, be my own person, live my life the way I want to live it. Not that I can't do that here at home, but I have to still respect that it is my mother's house, and how she wants things to go is what I should respect, and I should go by that. Usually, because I'm working, I obviously see my friends less, except for the friends that still stay here at home, but I do try to make time to talk and catch up with them. And body image, because I've done a video about weight loss and whatever, guys. I've gained sad, very sad. I'm crying, I'm laughing, but I'm actually crying deep down inside. I've gained some bit of weight, and it's in my plans to try and lose it. I asked the other time, and I'm asking again, if you have some weight loss plans, please share with me. Yeah, I do want to feel a little bit lighter, because being heavier than you know yourself to be, limits you in so many ways. You know, you cannot wear most of the clothes that you used to wear, you cannot move around the way you used to move, so it's kind of challenging. um what else has been happening in my life? Overall, like I said, life has been fairly good. There has been a bit of lows, but the highs have been extremely beautiful. I am surrounded by love, and I am working on becoming a better version of myself. I'm hoping for a very amazing 2023. Okay, we have come to the end of my video, and I hope that you guys have enjoyed it. And if you can relate to some of the things that I've mentioned, please do comment down in the comment section. Please give my video a thumbs up, and if you haven't yet subscribed, please do subscribe. Love you guys.